Greetings, everybody. Ho, ho. It's time for the 6-Minute Daily. I hope everybody is doing well and had a wonderful weekend. Today is the 6-Minute Daily for March 27th, 2023. We have 18 stories to get through, and it should be a good time. We also have something really cool. We have Midnight's Edge in the morning coming up right after today's show. Should be a good time. Lots to talk about. Probably a little conversation around Jonathan Majors, considering that's what's in the thumbnail. But there's a lot of other things to talk about over there as well. And as we get started this morning, let's say hi to each and every one of you, because there are an awful lot of you here right now. Let's say hello to Hillis Mallory, who says, Salinations. That's right. We've got Olaf Von S in the house. There is Captain Fandom Nerd, Professor Haytien. Good to see you. Let's see who else is here. Oh, Spider Unlimited is here. Good morning to you. Morgan King. What's going on? Darren Hughes, the amazing mod, is here. What's going on, my friend? We've got Y Destroyer 3466V. Oh, the Defiant didn't have a cloaking device? Destroyed in the Dominion War. I'm going to have to rewatch some stuff. Dragon Master 360. What's going on? We've got Vince Womack going on as well. What's going on, Vince? We got the Batcap. What is up? Let's see. Dapper Bard Games is here. Back from WonderCon. 2 panels. All right. Hope you had a great time, though. Really. Snorta Poopus Cuber is in the house. We've got D. Bud Martin. We've got Randall Orser. Looks like a DS Ford is here as well. Theme Park Casual. What's up, TPC? Good to see you, my friend. Tim Hayes is here. Great to see you, buddy. Mastro Chi. Shrap 3D. Who else rolled in the door? Many, many, many more. Let's see. After Shrap, we have Gunner here. What's going on, Gunner? 11 alphas here. Don't care about majors. Don't care for speculation-based hearsay and lawyer PR spin. Neither do I. Majors is just major because he's supposedly the big bad for the MCU. Makes him somewhat pop culturally relevant. As far as the rest of it, you had a simple domestic dispute at best. I mean, it's always going to be in the news because it's salacious. But it does affect things, including his lucrative commercial that he did for the Army. So there you are. Dad Man Walking 55 is in the house. We got Keck 44 here as well. Let's see. Oh, Rod Thunderheart is here. We've got our good friend 12-inch Lando here. Good to see you. Oh, and by the way, you can get Rumble on Roku. How do I know? Well, because I've been watching Rumble on Roku. Actually works pretty good. So if you have a Roku and you are watching me there on YouTube, you can also watch me on Roku on Rumble. So there you are. The incredibly generous Tender Warrior 68 is here. Thank you for your gifts of memberships. You are amazing. Lots of green names in the chat today. Very few that are not green. That's amazing. Look how many members there are. Hail to you, Rob Altus. Great to see you, my friend. We've got Mutant Bamhama. Hello. We've got Scott Cook. A few other folks rolling in the door like John Edgar. What's going on? And Grifton with Grimace. Has culture changed the time for 6-Minute Daily? I don't think so. I think I'm still here. Fat Elvis is in the house. He's going to remind you to smash that thumb. John Sapola is here. We've got Commander Ed Straker of Shadow as well. What's going on, Commander? Darius Munchausen is here. Good to see you, Darius. Let's see who else is in the house. Rolling. Keep the chat scrolling. Paint Chips is here. That's awesome. Greetings. Oh, what else is going on here? Tiberius K. How's it going? Look at that, puppers. He's up, puppers. Those of you with dog emojis, you always win. Well done. or excuse me, dog avatars. What's going on? Grim Dark, also known as Inferitor, Grim, many other things, and Jeff L. Pearson is here. We've got we've got things going on, hopefully, on Rumble. I'm not seeing much happening in the chat over there, but no way to measure it, to be honest with you. There you got Philip Gaming here. What's going on, Philip Gaming? And let's see. I think it's time to go. Eric K. What's going on? Eric K is awesome. Get to see that dude in Vegas. Cool. Dr. Bravo. What's going on? Thank you, Eric. All right, here we go. Fastest 6 minutes. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, wherever you are, whenever you're watching. Thanks for checking out the 6 Minute Daily. We have a lot to talk about, not a lot of time to do it in, and we start with a story on the screen. That's how serious I am about that. But I would like to thank Mexican Ironman for $5 super chat saying, new show, Culture Casino 72-hour live stream starts tonight. No, dude, no. I like sleeping. Some people don't, but I do enjoy it. At least 6 to 8 hours a day. A few folks showing up on Rumble now. Thank you for that. Rumble has Mod Eric K, Jeff Pearson, and the Union of Amateur Strategists. Let's get started right here with this story. John Wick made big bucks. I think it made more than the $138 million that we're seeing right here, reported like early midday yesterday, just a little before noon. I think this thing is topped 140 million, and I think that we'll find that out later today. I'm very excited to say that I enjoyed this film quite a bit, and a lot of other people have as well. I did a review on it if you haven't seen it, but there is a very vague ending, and it was done that way for a reason. Kind of no reason to spoil the ending. I'm not going to tell you what happens, nor will I tell you what happens in the end credit scenes, which happens all the way at the very end of the movie. I'm not going to tell you any of those things. What I will tell you is stay all the way to the very end of the movie, like after the credits have run, because that's when you get the last scene of the film. I will tell you that this film was well worth the wait and very, very enjoyable to me. We have Jeremy Renner walking. Well, kind of. He's in a what's called an anti-gravity treadmill, which gives him an opportunity to move his legs in natural motion, not necessarily supporting any weight. Very good steps, let me tell you, when it comes to the road to recovery. Good for him. We have a Mississippi television meteorologist, and of course also doing news, removed after quoting Snoop Dogg live on air. And you can only imagine what she said. Now, while none of the words were explicit, Snoop Dogg has a particular way of talking, or he used to, and you are not allowed to say certain things. I'm not sure if that word is necessarily forbidden, but probably not a good look. So they said, you know what? See ya. Amy Jo Johnson denies claims that she didn't do the Power Rangers reunion movie because they weren't paying her enough. Nothing to do with that. She just didn't want to be running around in spandex in her 50s and said as much in social media. In fact, if we scroll down here, you can see this very explicitly, what she says on Twitter. If you want to find this for yourself, it was available on the 26th when she posted it. We have, Disney with a big L. They're wearing a lot of L's lately. I don't know if you know that, but in this case, it's in the form of money. That's right. The $6 billion cricket rights for the IPL was split between Disney and a competitor. The problem is they spent $6 billion on something that they're going to lose at least $200 to $300 million on every single year. Lose that. Maybe more. This could end up being a 6-figure hit for Disney through the end of this contract. No bueno. No bueno indeed. U.S. advertising growth is forecast to drop significantly. They say slightly. I say significantly. For 2023. It's already dropped substantially. We've already seen it. Ad tech is starting to fail. And things are, not going the right direction for those of us who work in this space. Hey, what's up, Pickles? Let's see. We've got a few other folks coming in. Thanks for being here. The Louvre staff over in Paris decided they would block the interest in solidarity with the protesters. I don't think they're super excited. Plus, it does protect the art. You have Bally's being renamed to the Horseshoe in honor of the place they stole the World Series of Poker from. Bally's has had many names over the years, and now it's just called the Horseshoe. A former Family Feud contestant decided, maybe to take things out on his wife and ended up being charged with wife's slaying. I bet you that was an interesting episode of Family Feud. Reese Witherspoon and Jim Toth announced plans to divorce. This is going to be epic in scale financially, probably somewhere near $1 billion in divided funds, because that's how much money Reese Witherspoon sold her production company for. Yikes. UK Watchdog has softened their position on the Microsoft Activision deal. I imagine somebody's pockets are fatter, and probably they're really closely tied to this watchdog. And doesn't change the fact that this is very much anti-competition. Troubled Silicon Valley Bank was acquired by First Citizens Bank. We found that out last evening. And, that really has led to some positive things over in the stock market, at least when it comes to banking stocks. However, I imagine this is short-lived because we already know there are about 40, 50 other small banks that are having big trouble. We've got Twitter hunting down a GitHub user for leaking their source code. That's bad. We've got Kimberly Palmer trying to tell you that your tax refund will help you offset inflation. No. Making sure your taxes are figured correctly will help you stave off nothing. You just get to keep your money. A refund is your money. Just remember that. Saudi National Bank share has resigned after what happened with the Credit Suisse Bank. And finally, Greenland has decided to join the smart people in the world and never, ever change their clocks ever again for daylight savings time, starting, after they just changed their clocks. Now with that, I'm out of time. I'm out of stories, 18 in all. But all is not over, at least, it is here, but you can move on over to Midnight's Edge in the morning, starting in just a few moments after the show. Be sure to take care of yourself. Take care of others. Wash your hands, of course, because it's good hygiene. And until next time, bye.
Thanks for visiting today. Be sure you're subscribed and hit that for alerts.
Yay!
Of course, like and share all of the videos that you can, as it helps with the algorithm. Have a great day.
All right, I want to say thanks to all of you, including all the brand new members and the old ones alike. LDG. We know him affectionately as Pickles here. Send a member chat saying howdy, howdy, howdy. Working hard underground. I know you are, sir. Hope you're doing well. For those of you watching on Rumble, thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. We usually do pretty well on Rumble, and I want to say thanks for that. We will be a full week on Rumble, live streaming simulcast starting Wednesday. So I'm evaluating things. Rumble looks like a very, very good platform indeed. Also, live streaming over on Twitter right now. I don't know. I don't even know how to check on that. But I do know that with the 64 of you left here, be sure to check out all the amazing programs we have, including tonight's Yelling at Parked Cars on Comics Division channel. Have a wonderful Monday, everybody. See ya!